These kids have an app that has the power to see the barriers people with disabilities often face. The reality for people living in poverty with disability is that there are many barriers that can stop them from achieving their full potential. Let's take a look. Here's Frederico, a quiet achiever. He had an accident and now uses a wheelchair. He then stopped going to school. The unfortunate truth is children with disabilities often face many barriers when it comes to accessing education, such as not being allowed to enrol, or there's negative attitudes of teachers or students when they get there, or there's no braille or no sign language resources. For Frederico, his school had steps, narrow doorways, no ramps, and the toilet wasn't accessible. Frederico's school needed an accessibility revamp. Now, Frederico can go to school. He wants to be a teacher and has a bunch of loyal friends by his side. His future is looking pretty exciting. And here is Ursula, her husband and some of her kids. When it came to accessing vital maternal health care, Ursula faced barriers due to negative attitudes and discrimination. Many didn't believe that she was capable of delivering her children naturally, and even worse, some said she shouldn't have children at all. Fortunately, Ursula knew better thanks to having had rights training. Her vision for the future is a world where negative attitudes are changed, so that no women with disabilities will have to face the same discrimination and treatment that she faced when having children. How about Fatima? After a road accident, Fatima now uses a prosthetic leg. For people with disabilities, access to clean water and sanitation is often so much more challenging due to things like uneven pathways, the long distance to collect water, or being excluded from community decisions. For Fatima, the distance to her toilet and water source was her barrier. So, after a lot of persuading, she had them relocated. Nice work, Fatima. And now she and her family can wash anytime they want. She can visit the toilet when nature calls, cook nutritious meals, and she feels more social when her friends come to visit. She is proud and strong and an advocate in her community. Well, kids, thanks for showing us how much better things can be when we work together to break down barriers so that no one is left behind. We all have a role to play in making a fairer, more inclusive, and ultimately barrier-free world a reality for everyone. What will your role be?